and gentlemen, we welcome you inside Hitachi Energy Arena. This is the only show in town / the FPHL here on this Sunday afternoon. A Sunday fun day matinee here inside Hitachi Energy Arena, and the rubber match of a 3-game series between the Blue Ridge Bobcats and the Watertown Wolves. Brett Wiseman alongside you. Kelsey Martian is our camera operator this afternoon. Kane Akers and Allison Eads are our tag team technical directing duo. Sam Baber and James Trent are grabbing your ice level camera angles this afternoon. The Bobcats with that magical 6-5 comeback win on Friday night. Watertown saw that movie Friday and didn't want to see it again last night, holding on to a 4-3 lead after a barrage of goals, 3 in the first 7 minutes of the second period last night, to go from a 1-1 tie after 20 minutes to a 4-1 lead. The Bobcats answered with a shorthanded goal from Justin Daly and an even strength marker from Brandon Reller to make it 4-3 going into the third. But then Watertown held serve. Anthony Schrum kept his team in it as well, but not enough as Darian Benchich buried an empty netter with 35 seconds left to give Watertown a 5-3 win and bring them closer in the Empire Division standings. So we'll take a look at those Empire Division standings now. Thank you, Allison. And with this, the only game in the FPHL today, a chance to gain some points with no other teams in action. The Bobcats, with a regulation win today, can pull into a tie for that fourth and final playoff spot with the Danbury Hat Tricks. Watertown, with a regulation win, could pull to within 2 of Blue Ridge for fifth. And Indiana, they're creeping up on the Wolves. They swept second place Port Huron this weekend, who now sits an even 22 off the pace of the Binghamton Black Bears. Tonight's, or I should say this afternoon's, with home services starting lineup is as follows. PJ Demetrio hops up back to the top line with the captain Danny Martin and Mike Mercurio. Philip Levac and Robin Erickson on defense. And it'll be Hunter Verostic in between the safe and secure storage goaltending pipes. Vero got the start on Friday night, comes in with a 4.40 goals against, or 4.40 record, a 3.46 goals against, and a 9.15 save percentage. The Bobcats enter at 9-10-0. Watertown 7-10-2. Watertown's starting lineup is the brief former Bobcat Matt Lenz in between their goaltending pipes. He comes in 3-3-0, a 4.42 goals against, and an 8.89 save percentage. Ryan Gill and Adam Zimmerman on defense. Stephen Klink, Quinn Chevers, and Trevor Grasby are the forwards for Watertown this afternoon. We'll send it down now to ice level and get our pregame introduction started with Mike Atwell.
And at board number 39, Trevor Grasby, the Wolves, coached by head coach Justin Coachman and assistant coach Evan Fleming. Bobcat fans, we ask you to remain standing as you are able and remove your hats. Veterans render a hand salute for the performance of the Star Spangled Banner tonight, performed by Marcia Turpin.
Oh, see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, its rough light and bright star through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly seen, and the rockets red land of bombs bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was keeping near. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please direct your attention now to the ceremony doors. For tonight's ceremony of the foot drop, welcome Jonathan Thomas of Ashenbach Chevrolet GMC.
Thank you, Mike Atwell, Marcia Turpin, and company. Jonathan Thomas on our ceremonial puck drop on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you for joining us here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Sportfeed. The captain to take the draw. The rubber match of this three-game set is underway. Mercurio right off the bat going to set the tone with a hit there on Ryan Gill. Verostic fumbled that behind the net, but survives it. Chever stepped up on by Erickson. Martin now for Demetrio. PJ Demetrio will flip it out to center. Zimmerman picks it off and dumps it back in on goal. Verostic will cover it up and now play it over for Erickson. He and Lavak play catch behind their own cage. Erickson will sweep it around after around a forechecking Stephen Klink, and now Igor Filipov sends it up the wall. Erickson far side for Demetrio, broken up. Yefim Mishkin sends it behind the net. Darian Bencic down low for it. Martin picks it off. Mishkin tapped it away. Now Filipov behind the net. Centered it down in front. Broken up by Demetrio. Held in by McDonald, who slaps it wide. Erickson finally able to clear it. A long first-minute shift there. And the Bobcats will try and change on the fly. Filipov for Bencic. Back to Filipov. His shot chested by Verostic. And we'll get a whistle with 18:51 to go in our Aschenbach Ford first period. Watertown wins the draw in the offensive zone. Gill at the point with it. Picked off by Brandon Reller. Reller moves back ahead with it across the line for Daly. Daly back for Reller, tapped high. Brezko battling for it outside the dots and cleared out by Jake Raleigh. Now Romanow sets up behind his own cage. To his left for Andrioli. Andrioli maneuvers through center. To his right for Brezko. Tap towards the net. Oh, Andrioli. And he gets up. That's a good sign. Took a spill charging towards the net. But he's up, skating off to the bench under his own power. That was dangerous. Was lost an edge, lost his balance. Defensive zone draw won by Watertown. Chevers clears it out. Bacon away from Grasby. Now Kozirev for Seth Bacon. He'll get it to center and hoist it into the cross side. Stuckless is there for it. Sends it down low. Kozirev protects it on the backhand. Centers. Stuckless missed high. Bounce off the back glass. Grasby run into by Stuckless. Chevers can't clear. Klenecki holds. Rink wide. Heitzner hops to it and cycles it around the kick plate. Kozirev near side. Up the wall. Chevers able to poke it loose and clear it out. Here's Martin. Fresh from the bench. Drop for Kozirev. Shoots it. Chest save made by Matt Lenz. And we get a whistle with 17:22 to go in the Sasha-Bach Ford first period. Martin to take the draw. Won by Watertown again in the defensive zone. Darian Bencic leaves this for Dominic Della Savita. Now McDonald taps to center. Mishkin. Miscommunication there, intercepted by Demetrio and thrown into the zone. Icing waved off by the near side linesman. Della Savita battling with Martin. Demetrio trying to dig it out of there. Mishkin does and clears to center. Erickson snipes it back in. Wholesale change on the fly for the Bobcats. Mercurio and Demetrio forechecking. McDonald able to clear it to center. Tapped on by Bencic, but intercepted by Igor Romanow, who will sweep behind the safety of his own net. Now headman it to center. Demetrio dusts it off, dumps it in, gets off for a change. Daly going after it far side, sweeps it to the near side. Beaten to it by Brad Ryder. Ryder trying to clear the zone himself and does. Della Savita, or I should say Corgan, was contacted by Daly. That's knocked down by Bresco. Brought back across the line by Gill. Gill slams on the brakes. Bumped from behind by Andrioli. Centered to the point for Ryder, who lets it go, and it's sticked away with Corgan screening in front. Good save by Vero to get the goal stick to that one. Romanow wheels it and deals it to Daly, who could not get a piece of it. Icing waved off, though. It goes on net anyways, and Matt Lenz will melt it down and get the whistle with 15:50 to go in Bach Ford first period. On a bitterly cold afternoon, abnormally so here in Southwest Virginia. And has trickled its way into the rink. Hasn't kept the fans away, though. Good crowd here on this Sunday afternoon, still filing in. Klenecki Aristers blocked in front, friendly fire on Heitzner. Kozirev battling for it and gets it, centers it. Tapped back to the point, Klenecki. Chips it, Stuckless on the cycle. Sends it below the goal line. Gill intercepts. Bacon pinching, tried to keep it alive, could not. And it goes down the length of the ice. Verostic leaves it for Klenecki. On for Stuckless, tapped further Kozirev. Kozirev across the line. Heitzner, far side wrist shot off a stick and into the netting out of play. We get another whistle with 15:15 remaining in our opening frame. Well, third day in a row we got breaking sports news. For the first time in nearly a decade, the Kansas City Chiefs have been eliminated from playoff contention. And Patrick Mahomes left the game late with a left knee injury, which adds insult, or injury to insult, I should say. The dynasty's over. Many of you are cheering, including me internally. Stephen Klink has it poked away from Philip Levac. And now Martin tapped ahead for Mercurio. Demetrio Leaves it for Martin. Martin, toe drag, and it poked away by Henning. Martin gets back to it, and now cycles it, picked off by Grasby. Grasby drags it around Mercurio. Grasby through center. Fakes his way around Demetrio, now sends it rink wide. Klink. Able to get it around Hlavak. Klink on the backhand, cycles it for Filipov. Filipov centers, one-timer, they score. Yefim Mishkin. Third straight game in this series with a goal for him, and the third straight game Watertown has scored first. Great little tic-tac-toe cycle play there by Watertown, and makes it 1-0. Six minutes gone by in this first period. And for the third straight game, Watertown has scored first. Roman now ahead for Daly. Across the line, poked free. Bencic stepped up on by Andrioli. And behind the net it goes. Roman now away from Mishkin. Igor glides through center. Drops it. Damon Ferosith. Muscling his way through a few defenders. Tripped up. Penalty coming. There's the touch by Bencic. 13:34 to go in our first period. And we have our first media timeout. Bobcats do the Hitachi Energy power play. When we return, 1-0 Watertown.
What do you see? I see a delicious looking bottle of beer dripping with beauty from head to toe. She's just missing a lime. Not your ordinary lime, a lime that's pre-packaged, non-exposed to the germs most commonly found in your local exotic bars. How about we take it a step further? This pre-packaged vegan gummy is infused with real juice, electrolytes, vitamins, and is cheaper than your store-bought limes, but tastes better. A beauty she is. Fruit droppers. Keep your fingers off my fruit. Available in all fruit flavors.
The all-new Blue Line Bar and Spirits, located at concession number 4 inside the Hitachi Energy Arena. Check out our brand new lineup featuring ice-cold draft beer. This month's taps include Natural Light and Seven Sisters IPA. We're also serving up a fresh selection of RTD alcoholic drinks, including Screwdrivers, Margaritas, Jack and Cola, Crown Royal Lemonade, Bahama Mamas, Sex on the Beach, Blue Motorcycles, and Long Island Iced Tea. So head over to Blue Line Bar and Spirits, grab your favorite drink, kick back, and enjoy the game.
You're inside Hitachi Energy Arena, and it's time for Hitachi Energy power play. For the Bobcats, a penalty on Ryan Gill for tripping at 6:26 of the first period. Brandon Reller on this league best 26% power play. Daly, Ferosith, Hlavak, wrister high off the back glass and then the back of the cage. Stuckless. Down the wall for Reller, trying to chip it to the point and does for Hlavak. Rink wide for Ferosith, walks into it. Stuckless, trying to center into the slot for Daly. Broken up. Daly recovers it for Reller. Seam pass, rink wide for Ferosith. Dusts it off. Hlavak the wrister. Shoots it, chest save, lands, rebound there, and Land's able to get the glove to it as Daly tried to chip it loose. So still a minute 21 of Hitachi Energy power play time. First unit is out. Martin, Heitzner, Kozyrev, Mercurio, Klinecki. Watertown wins the draw. Zimmerman tied up by Heitzner and Kozyrev. Klinecki holds along the near side half boards. Heitzner taps it low. Kozyrev sachets away and throws it to the point. Klinecki. Rink wide, Mercurio. Into the middle for Martin. Down low, Heitzner. Back for Kozirev. Tapped it off the side of the cage. And Watertown able to clear it. That puck was rolling on edge. And Nikita could not get that shot away as cleanly as he wanted to. It was beautifully set up. Martin now across the line. To the point, Klinecki. 40 seconds. Down the wing for Heitzner. Outside the circle. He'll swap spots with Klinecki. Kozirev trying to send it in front. Loose. Martin digs it out of a scrum. Kozirev to the point. Klinecki could not hold it in. 20 seconds now. Heitzner, rink wide, Kozirev. Feathers it across. Heitzner to it indirectly. Psyched it around the kick plate for Kozirev. Now back down low for Heitzner. Looking for the seam pass. Not there. 10 seconds. Kozirev. Klinecki lets it go. Deflected by Heitzner and squeezed by Lenz. 5 seconds left on the Hitachi Energy power play. 11:38 remaining in the Sachenbach Ford first period. Face-off won by the Bobcats off a tie-up, but Gill is free. The Bobcats are 0 for 1. Daly down low for Reller. Reller nearly got tripped up. Watertown able to clear it. Grasby over for Klink. Romanow picked off. Grasby trying to center it off the skate of Igor. Grasby's got it back near side. Battling below the goal line behind the net. Andrioli trying to chisel it out of there and does. And now Daly. Pocket picked by Klink. Grasby. Back for Klink. That one, a pass that was deflected off a skate. And Verostic able to get his chest wide and hang on to that oddly deflected puck.
Your sugar pucks before the second intermission tonight. Grab yourself a 50-50.
10:56 to go in the first. Della Savita pokes it. Mishkin shot it high. And it goes into the netting out of play. And Mishkin crashes into the cage. Faceoff will stay in the offensive zone with 10:50 left in our Aschenbach Ford first period. Stuckless wins the drawback for Klinecki. Kleno. Tapped ahead off of Michigan. Stuckless will dump it further. Heitzner chasing after it, beaten to it by McDonald. Benchich pinned up by Kozirev. Multi-man rugby scrum, far side along the half wall. Kozirev digs it out of there. Nice saucer pass for Stuckless. Now Bacon shot it off the stick of Della Savita over the netting and into section 107, about 8 rows up, out of play. 10:23 to go in our opening frame. Martin tied up on the draw. Gill behind the net with it. Picked off by Demetrio for the moment. They'll continue to battle for it below the goal line. Now Zimmerman far side. Picked off by Demetrio again. Into the middle for Martin. Couldn't get the shot away. Martin now in the middle. Mercurio for Demetrio. Shot just wide. Mercurio knocked down behind the net. Loose near side outside the dot. And Benchich with it now. Or I should say Ryder able to clear it. Raleigh has it picked off. Erickson feathers a backhander ahead for Mercurio, but his pocket was picked by Gill. Gill trying to stretch it across, settled by Martin. Good defensive stick there, and Demetrio backhands to center with the Bobcats changing on the fly. Gill snipes it in and around to the far side it goes. Newman trying to tap it low, instead tapped it high and out. Klink for Gill, who blows a tire, and now Reller's got it. Reller centers. Bresco couldn't settle it. Daly will. And pivot with it. Trying to throw it to the point, picked off by Chevers. Daly back checking, nice stick lift to get the puck back free. Andrioli able to clear it. Bresco, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Bresco, Reller, Bresco fanned on it. Oh, Cage was yawning. Daly, score! Lenz got the first shot with the pad, but not the second. And Daly has tied it at 1. Bresco fanned on that one-timer with a yawning Cage, but nobody in a gray sweater gave up on the play. Daly's first shot stopped by Lenz. The rebound popped right back to him, and he popped the bottle behind Lenz. And a shot by Bencic is sticked and covered by Verostic, and we'll get a whistle and a timeout. 8:56 left in the first. Brand new game, 1-1. Back after this.
In business and servicing Southwest Virginia for over 2 decades, R&R Septic and Plumbing offers septic system cleaning and installation, grease traps, plumbing services, water and sewer services, grading, land clearing, site prep, heavy equipment excavating and demolition, as well as rentals of portable toilets and restroom trailers. R&R is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Bobcats penalty kill this season, powering Blue Ridge with their own drive and commitment to success whenever the team is shorthanded all year long. Stop by their facility located at 3572 Peppers Ferry Road, just across the road from Hitachi Energy Arena, or give them a call at 276-228-3548.
Escape the everyday and find your peace at the Cottages at Pine Run, where families connect, laughter echoes, and every sunrise feels like a fresh start. Right now, stay 3 nights and get the 4th night free when you book direct at cottagesatpinerun.com. The Cottages at Pine Run. Make room for adventure.
Eversole. Well and Pump offers an array of services to fit your needs, including existing well pump services, well pump installation.
Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. 1-1 thanks to Justin Daly's 11th goal of the season. Broken up at the line, Kozyrev trying to force his way ahead. Cleared out by Della Savita. Klenecki head up. On for Heitzner. Couldn't hit the twig, and it is icing. Shots 11-5 Bobcats. They have turned on the pressure after giving up that first goal to Yefim Mishkin, who takes and wins the offensive zone draw. Intercepted by Klenecki, stretched on for Heitzner. Over for Kozyrev. Sachets into the middle, drop Klenecki, shot off the pad of Lenz. To the far side it comes. Stuckless pass a little bit too hot to handle. Comes back to center and into the defensive zone. Rifled ahead by Bacon for Stuckless. Kozyrev wheeling, dealing. Bencic picked his pocket, cleared it. Goes off the skate of the linesman. So it does not go as far as Bencic would have liked it to. Picked up by Gill, and he'll sweep it into the zone. Klavak is after it. Around for Kozyrev. Watched by Newman, now Stuckless. Sweeps it over for Klavak. He'll slam on the brakes. 1-on-3 along the wall. Newman's pass ends up out of the zone. Zimmerman will dump it in as Watertown gets a wholesale change. Erickson behind the net sets up for Klavak. On for Demetrio. Sauced over for Martin. He'll have to drop it back to Klavak. Now Martin once again lost an edge. Demetrio battling for it at the red line. Oh my goodness. Erickson absolutely plastered Newman. As Klavak plays it over for Mercurio, Martin could not get it out of the zone. Ryder cycles it. Mercurio, sachet on Corgan, banked ahead for Martin. Gill Back between the legs of Newman, picked up by Erickson. On for Hlavak with Watertown changing. Demetrio couldn't get to it. They'll win the foot race. Oh, Daly set up Demetrio, but the puck wouldn't settle down. A 2-on-0 right there. That Watertown survives, and that shot shoulder to side high by Verostic. Cleared out by Daly. Willette. Pass picked off. Daly backhands it in. Lands behind the net. Bresco chasing after it. Willette up the wall, not out. Andrioli held it in for the moment, but cleared out. Klink trying to go low for Chevers. Picked off by Reller. Back around for Andrioli. Andrioli's dropped back to defense today. Bresco further. Reller looking in the middle for Daly. Broken up by the goal stick of Lenz. Stretched on for Klink, a bit behind him. Onside play. Filipov, Klink, shut down by Verostic. .553 left in the first. Michigan takes the draw, wins it. Comes back from Benchich to Della Savita. Below the goal line, Filipov. Michigan, shouldered by Stuckless. Those two battle for it all the way over to the near side. Bacon lost it. Benchich pivots it. Broken up. McDonald, a backhand. Couldn't get to it. Now Kozirev jets up the near side. Into the middle. Back for Klinecki. Broken up. Heitzner centers it. Intercepted by Della Savita. Clearance attempt was blocked by Kozirev, but backhanded out of danger by Filipov. And now Benchich has it poked away by Martin into the bench, out of play. Look at the whistle with 5:18 left in the Sasha-Bach Ford first period. Shots now 12-5 in favor of the Bobcats. Martin to take the neutral zone draw and wins it. He comes back into the defensive zone. Hlavak for Erickson. Stretched ahead, Mercurio settles it at the line. Battling with Gill, sweeps it low, intercepted and cleared out. Hlavak back to it. Now over for Damon Ferosith. He'll swipe it into the far side. From the far side to the near side, I should say. Gill plays it away from Mercurio. Now Corgan hits the line and dumps it into the cross side. Hlavak up the wall, able to get it out. Zimmerman will pick it up in his defensive zone. Banked ahead, Raleigh. Watched by Hlavak, now dropped for Willette. Back for Raleigh, stepped up on by Daly. Ferosith, back for Daly, 2-on-1 with Reller. Daly, Reller fanned on it. Oh, that was set up beautifully. That's the third odd man rush that has either seen the puck or the stick disagree with a gray sweatered Bobcat. 4:10 left in the first, still 1-1. Andrioli ahead for Bresco. Bresco across the line. Reller did not touch up. Tried to drag that left foot to stay onside. Linesman disagreed, so we get a whistle. Just over 4 minutes left in the first, still tied at 1. Back after this.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. 1-1 our score with 4:02 left in the Aschenbach Ford first period. Here's Bresco across the line for Reller. Della Savita plays it around the wall, nearly turned over. Now Daly centered it, broken up. Romano shoots it, deflected off the pad of Lenz. I believe Bresco redirected that from the high slot. Watertown survives that. Della Savita ahead for Ryder. Now Grasby into the middle. Poked away by Andrioli, comes on goal, and Verostic has seen enough shenanigans, he'll melt it down. .321 left in this first period. Shots are 12-8 in favor of the Bobcats. Face-off won by Michigan. Zimmerman shoots it high and wide. Kozyrev battling forward along the wall. Left it for Bacon. He can't clear. Gill holds. Gill again lost an edge, and now Heitzner on for Kozyrev. Jets up the wing. Kozyrev sticked away by Lenz. Gill backhands it with help from Bencic out of the zone. Pitchforked over by Klinecki for Bacon. Kozyrev had it knocked away. Bacon, D-to-D, Klinecki. Rink wide, Kozyrev. Near wing. Trying to center it for Stuckless, a bit behind him. And now 1-on-2 the other way, Bencic. Lost the puck. On for Kozyrev. He'll drop it back for Martin. Over for Hlavac. He'll shoot, paddled away. Paddled away, I should say. By Lenz. Hlavac trying to center it for Kozyrev, a little bit too hot to handle. Picked off by Erickson at center. Over for Hlavac. He'll bank it ahead. Heitzner. Now Martin. Near side. Centers it. Erickson! Deflected just wide. Nicely set up though. Heitzner and Mercurio battling. Erickson pokes to hold it in. Big hit on Newman, who lost his twig. Now Chevers a shot. That one missed high. Hlavac and Zimmerman along the wall, picked off by Raleigh, centered for Newman. Great back check by Demetrio to break that up. Newman's got it back. Backhander, waffle boarded away by Verostic. Stretched ahead by Martin. A little too far for Mercurio. Won't go for icing though. Willette behind the net. Will recycle with 90 seconds left in the first. Ryder. Pass tipped by Daly. Grasby taken away by Romano. They battle forward in the neutral zone. Picked up by Willette. Della Savita banks it on. Andrioli intercepts. Loses an edge. Gets it across the attacking blue line though. Stretch back ahead, Ryder. Now Stephen Klinka's shot blocked by the leg of Romano. Centering feed. Here's Della Savita, that's blocked. Centering feed, could not find Klinka, now Bresco. Blown dead, we got a penalty. It is a slashing call. Bill Lyons makes the signal. It is on Igor Romano. With 50 seconds left in the Aschenbach Ford first period, for the first time today, the Bobcats go to the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill, operating at 80%. A Watertown power play that scored 3 on Friday night.
to the main office. Once again, pick up truck VA code VUT 3350.
Did not score at all last night. Della Savita, who had 2 power play goals on Friday. Michigan, a shot blocked. That was off the pad of Verostic with traffic in front. Grasby into the slot. Down low, off a skate, they score. Pinballing puck in Michigan. And with a baseball bat that one in. And that took about 18 seconds of that man advantage. Filipov and Grasby pick up the assists on Michigan's second of the period. Stretched ahead by Romano. It'll come on goal. Kozyrev had won the foot race nonetheless. But smart play. It'll force an offensive zone faceoff here with 26.2 left in the first. Shots are 14-11 Bobcats, but Yefim Michigan 2. Justin Daly 1. Kozyrev. Shots off the stick of Lenz. 20 seconds. Chopped ahead was off the stick of Kozyrev. It looked like icing is indeed waved off. Sounded like it hit the twig of Kozyrev. Here's Romano. He'll jet through center. Across the line with it. Lost it. Gill. The other way with 5 seconds ahead for Brad Ryder. Ryder. Toe drags. He's in. Verostic shut it down. And that'll do it. Able to kick that left pad out and make the stop a crucial one on a bit of a defensive breakdown at the end of the first period. Shots 14-11 after 1. We'll keep it here for our intermission entertainment. Juice box races. That means go-karts. And that means I get to channel my inner Mike Joy. If you don't know who Mike Joy is, you've clearly never watched NASCAR or had fun. I could throw in a New Zealand accent and pull a Lee Diffie. All right, here we go. Are we starting? Where's the start-finish line? We have an official with a checkered flag. They forgot the green flag, though.
All right, so they're going to do, how many do you think? They're going to do 4 laps.
4 laps.
Around the whole life. And whoever wins gets a $25 Visa gift card brought to you by Offenbach Automotive. All right, so y'all make some noise for these.
Are we going single file restart here? Nope, double file. There we go. I like it. No, you can't go ahead of him. It's a restart violation. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Da, 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 da. Whoa! He got loose in the corner. Both of them did. There's enough snow they can find some traction here. Open face helmet. Dale Earnhardt Sr. style. Whoa! Car 2 got really loose. Lap 1 done. There we go. You can use any part of the ice, I think, as long as you turn around the cones. Oh, he's jetting now. Here comes Pigpen. Oh, he's loose. Maybe a wedge adjustment in order. But you can't really pit with 4 laps. That's the wrong way. Oh boy. Woo! He's in the wall. He's in the wall. He's good. No damage. 2 to go. Oh, that's 1 lap. Now he's getting the hang of it. Somebody spent some time on the iRacing simulator. How many car lengths is that? 25? Whoop. He's having trouble with that. Is that turn 3 or turn 1? What are we calling that? Here comes Josh. Oh, hang on to it, buddy. Tighten that turn. Here we go. 2 to go. White flag. 1 to go. Not brought to you by Credit One Bank. Oh, spin out. Lead change. Oh, no. Watch the net. Not the net. All right, right the ship. Here we go. Side by side in the turn 2. Whoa. Josh, come on, get it running. He's going to try and win it in reverse. Put it in reverse, Terry. This is going to be a photo finish. Josh. I think Josh has got it. Checkered flag, Josh. In reverse still counts. It's not a DNF. Full points. Round of applause. Burnouts. I don't think we're going to do burnouts. I would like to see it. At least an Alan Kowicki Polish victory lap, but he's pulling a Ryan Blaney. He thinks burnouts are overrated. Anyways, before we let you go for our first intermission, let's take you back through our Aschenbach Ford first period and the scoring in it. Got started at 5:44. Stephen Klink and Igor Filipov, tic-tac. Yefim Mishkin toe, one-timer, pass for Rostic at 5:44. And for the third straight game in this 3-game series, Watertown scores first, 1-0. Justin Daly answers at 10:59 after Milan Brezko fanned on a one-timer with a yawning cage. Got it to Daly, whose initial shot was stopped by the pad of Matt Lenz. He got his own rebound and sniped it far side right under the bar to tie the game at 1. Just under 9-minute mark. And then at 19:30, Michigan again on the power play. A puck that deflected off a couple of sets of skates in between the hash marks. A massive humanity. Just a handful of seconds into a power play for Watertown. And Michigan tapped it home baseball bat style out of midair to give Watertown a 2-1 lead going into the first intermission. Shots are 14-11 in favor, though, of the Bobcats. No other games in the FPHL to tell you about this afternoon. We're the only show in town. So you don't have anywhere else to go. So why would you go anywhere? Stick around. We're going to take a break here from our great sponsors here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network and come back with our With Home Services second period shortly.
We make it easy at Aschenbach Ford and Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Aschenbeck Ford and Aschenbeck Chevrolet GMC.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs? Other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats fans. That's the best thing. And you know what's even better than that? This is Tommy Hunley and his dog. Dogs and cats can get along. That is a thing. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Tommy Hunley.
We have got a little bit of everything: auto, fire, life, and business insurance. We just love for you to give us a call, and it's 276-228-3149. Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. Let's go Bobcats!
Expert service made simple and convenient. That's our goal.
Blue Ridge Bobcat hockey lovers, this is exclusively for you.
Service
On the spot.
We're bringing convenient services right here to Hitachi Energy Center.
During the game. Want to join Service on the Spot team?
Come see us at Aschenbach Tent on the concourse. Give us a call or visit our website.
At Aschenbach Ford or Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC.
We make it easy to get
Service on the spot.
Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon.
At Solmic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Solmic America has always been there for us.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people in the communities that we serve.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
It's a very good opportunity.
I would highly recommend Solmic America as a career path.
At Camret Logistics, services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camret is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression? At Turning Heads Salon in Wytheville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time, because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-2297-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Wytheville, Virginia. Turning Heads Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
This is Bob. Bob thinks he's going fishing, but not today. He has work to do. But Bob didn't plan ahead, and he's skipping an important first step. Bob should have contacted Virginia 811 first. By having his underground utilities marked, he would have known there was a telecommunication line right where he was digging. Sorry, Bob. You now have a bigger problem to deal with. Don't rush the job. Plan ahead with Virginia 811. Learn more at va811.com.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for incredible deals on new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
With every purchase, you get the Bill Cole Advantage absolutely free, which includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, plus get our free premium ceramic coating process with 3-year paint and interior protection.
The no-cost Cole Connect app offers a $10,000 theft recovery guarantee, vehicle health reports, recall notifications, and service reminders. Visit us today to unlock the Bill Cole Advantage or go to BillColeAutomall.com.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Putting you in focus.
Conveniently located where I-81 meets I-77, the Super 8 Fort Chiswell offers you easy access to southwestern Virginia's best natural attractions. Travel along the Blue Ridge Parkway and visit New River Trail State Park for great trails, horseback riding, and boating. Fish at Clater Lake, explore Jefferson National Forest, and play around at Draper Valley Golf Course. Our complimentary 8-item Super Start breakfast is a great way to begin each day, and you'll have access to free Wi-Fi for staying in touch with home and work. And you can always get fresh brewed coffee in the lobby. Get a great night's sleep in one of our comfy beds. There's high-speed internet access in your room at no charge, along with HBO movies on TV. You'll have a coffee and tea maker, and refrigerators are available. When you visit the Max Meadows area, stay with us at the Super 8 Fort Chiswell.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Learn how you can make an impact at vistareye.com/careers.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Johnny with Odell's Landscape and Lawn Care. For all your fall cleanup and winter landscape and lawn care needs, give us a call at 540-392-5052 or odellslawnCare.com. Take it away, girls.
Let's go Bobcats!
This is Roar County.
Roar!
Hitachi. Located in Bland, Virginia, we are committed to our employees and take pride that we are the employer of choice in the region. Hitachi Energy is a global leader in the design and manufacturing of clean, oil-free transformers. We adjust and stabilize the voltage of electricity flowing through the nation's power grid. Hitachi Energy is celebrating 50 years of serving Southern Virginia. Go to HitachiEnergy.com.
I am Hitachi.
Hitachi. Inspire the next.
Escape the everyday and find your peace at the cottages at Pine Run, where families connect, laughter echoes, and every sunrise feels like a fresh start. Right now, stay 3 nights and get the 4th night free when you book direct at cottagesatpinerun.com. The Cottages at Pine Run. Make room for adventure.
If you've been looking for it, you can find it here. Old Fort Antique Mall,
Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Iconic visibly off of Interstate 77 and 81 and accessible from both exit 80 and 77, offers thousands of items from over 100 different vendors. Old Fort was once voted as the area's best antique mall and offers a wide assortment of items for everyone, from hockey and other sports memorabilia, classic trading cards, NASCAR collectibles, furniture, glassware, houseware, books, movies, and so much more. There's a world of possibilities inside their doors. Come see why Old Fort Antique Mall is a community staple and Wythe County icon.
In business and servicing Southwest Virginia for over 2 decades, R&R Septic and Plumbing offers septic system cleaning and installation, grease traps, plumbing services, water and sewer services, grading, land clearing, site prep, heavy equipment excavating and demolition, as well as rentals of portable toilets and restroom trailers. R&R is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Bobcats penalty kill this season, powering Blue Ridge with their own drive and commitment to success whenever the team is shorthanded all year long. Stop by their facility located at 3572 Peppers Ferry Road, just across the road from Hitachi Energy Arena, or give them a call at 276-228-3548. Eversole.
Welcome you back inside Hitachi Energy Arena. Brett Wiseman alongside you. So glad you're spending your Sunday afternoon/evening with us here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network. Kelsey Martian's our camera operator. Allison Eads and Kane Akers tag teaming our technical directing duties this afternoon. And Sam Baber and James Trent are handling things at ice level. Bobcats make their way back out onto the ice. Trailing 2-1. We're going to start our Wythe Home Services second period. Yefim Mishkin has both goals for Watertown so far, including that momentum-shifting power play marker at 19:30. Officials are ready. Players are ready. Middle frame underway. Zimmerman dumps that in, blocked by Martin. And now Erickson snipes it around. Lavak back ahead looking for Martin, but settled at center by Zimmerman. Martin sticks that out of midair. But now hoisted ahead by Stephen Klink. Lavak, Martin, Mercurio. Trying to go rink wide for Demetrio, broken up by Grasby. Demetrio picks his pocket. Now Mercurio jets up the far wing, sends it behind the net. Demetrio with it. Checked by Zimmerman. Grasby can't clear. Erickson holds, snipes it around. Daly fresh from the bench on a change. Keeps it alive. He and Demetrio collided there. Great play by Andrioli to hold the line. And now Martin couldn't settle it on the pass from Demetrio. Oh, Daly lost his twig, nearly forced a turnover if he hadn't. Bobcats have Watertown hemmed in here. Zimmerman to center and tapped on. It'll go on goal. Verostic will sweep it over for Andrioli, who, as we said, is dropped back to defense today. Andrei Simonchik gets a rest. Brezko shoots it off the stick there of Lenz. From distance, Romano pinching below the goal line. Brezko digging away for it. Pops loose to the far side. Daly pins up Gill. Pops free. Mishkin off the back of Daly. Brezko digs it out of there. Daly sweeping at it. Trying to chip it back to Andrioli at the point, but picked off by Filipov. And now Bencic from distance wide. Andrioli has it picked off behind the net by Bencic. Andrioli pins him up. Far side. Now goes up the wall. Daly pokes at it. Should have been blown dead there for a high stick play by Watertown, but we play on. Roman out. maneuvers his way through center. Romano shoots off the crossbar and into the netting, out of play. Oh, man. That was a sneaky little wrister. And nearly caught Matt Land short side right there. Stuckless to take the draw. That's won by Watertown in the defensive zone and cleared out. Klinecki, D to D for Bacon. Ahead for Heitzner. Now Kozirit slams on the brakes. Run into from behind by McDonald. Heitzner let it go. Stopped by Lenz. Heitzner centered it. Could not find anybody. Klinecki at center for Bacon. Bank back ahead. Kozirit. Sauced over Heitzner. He'll go rink wide on the dump. McDonald banks it ahead and out. Should go for icing. And it will with 17-18 remaining. As now Della Savita and Stuckless having words in front of the bench. As things start to get chippy verbally for the first time this weekend. It's the third game of a 3-game series, so you expect that to come out of the woodwork at some point. Martin tied up on the draw, forces it loose. Picked off by Quinn Chevers. He'll dump it in. That should be icing again, and it will be, as he was behind the red line. So another offensive zone face-off for the Bobcats with 17-11 to go in our with home services. Second period. Martin to take the draw once again. And we'll re-rack it. It's won by Newman. McDonald ahead for Chevers. Now Raleigh taps it into the zone. And now Watertown can get a change. Erickson, nearly turned it over in front of his own cage, but got away with that. Martin up the wing. Martin into the zone. Below the goal line. Lost the handle on it, but Demetrio's got it now. Trying to power around Grasby. Demetrio shouldered there by Henning. Loose along the wall. Mercurio digs it out of there. Trying to throw it low for Martin. Could not. Levac let it rip. Blocked. Got it back. Shot on by Levac. Stopped by Land. Centering feed. Broken up. Now Klink able to get it to center. Erickson back on it. Able to snipe it in onside. Bobcats will change on the fly. Dustin Henning sets up behind his own net. Broken up at center by Andrioli. Ahead for Bresco. He'll tap it further. Henning backhands to center. Grasby on for Klink. 2-on-1. Klink. Ryder. Back for Klink. Fanned on it. And broke his twig. Well, Andrioli will be able to clear. Nope. Klink got another twig. Here's Ryder. Poked by Verostic. And the cover. Got a fresh twig from the bench just as Andrioli appeared to be able to clear it. Just over 4.5 in to our with home services second period. Still 2-1 Watertown. Bacon. He'll maneuver ahead with it and high flip it. Heitzner sticks it out of midair and chases after it. Pinned up by Zimmerman. Gill digs it out. Centered for Stuckless. Now it's Heitzner. Down low for Stuckless. Couldn't get the shot away. To the point, Bacon. Slap pass, Heitzner. Wrister blocked by the stick of Lenz. Stays in play. Heitzner centering feed past everybody. Five minutes into the middle frame. Bacon. Was hemmed in by a couple of forechecking Wolves there, and now Newman for Bencic. Rink wide. Della Savita down low off the stick of Verostic behind the cage. Klinecki hops to this and sends it ahead. Will it go for icing? Yes, as it just goes wide of the cage. Good news, though. Media timeout. 14:38 left in the second. Still 2-1 Watertown. We're back after this.
Alpha Therapy, maximizing your peak performance.
We make it easy at Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Ashtonback Ford and Ashtonback Chevrolet GMC.
This is Bob. Bob thinks he's going fishing, but not today. He has work to do. But Bob didn't plan ahead, and he's skipping an important first step. Bob should have contacted Virginia 811 first. By having his underground utilities marked, he would have known there was...
Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena. Brett Wiseman alongside you. 2-1 Watertown. 14.5 to go in our second period. Deflected by Martin on for Heitzner. And drop back to Martin. Picked off by Stephen Klink. Grasby drags in onside. Ryder had it knocked away. Now McDonald, a shot stopped by Verostic. They score. Rebound juicily bounced to Stephen Klink. And he backhands it in easily to make it a 3-1 game. At the 5:40 mark of the second period. It's his team leading 13th of the season. The Bobcats have got to find some momentum and fast. Newman dumps it in. Verostic out to play it. Head for Erickson. Tapped on for Ferosith. It's stuck in midair there. Martin digs it out. Ferosith the other way, 2-on-2. Martin joins 3-on-2 if they hurry. Ferosith centers. Martin chips it into the middle. It's loose. And picked up by Watertown. Corgan able to clear it. Erickson. D for Levac. Here's Phillip. Stretched it ahead, read by Ryan Gill and picked off. Gill tied up by Mercurio. Erickson for Levac. Stretched on, tapped to Reller. Reller races into the zone, powers down the wing, shoots it off the side of the cage. That might have been shouldered away by Lenz on the sharp angle. Willette sends it ahead. Erickson banks it on, 2-on-1. Ferosith with Reller. Ferosith waits. Shoots Lenz, squeezes it. It's in, but the whistle had blown. The whistle had blown. No goal. The light's on, the horn's going off. Bill Lyon skates over and gives his explanation. The Lions have blown it dead as Lenz able to make the stop there. Bill Lyons had blown the whistle as it had appeared that Lenz had that squeezed in between the pads. It leaked in after the whistle, but no harm, no foul on that. Looked to me like Lenz had it as well. And then it just squeezed in. Reller shoots, gloved by Lenz, and he'll hang on to it. 13:09 to go in our with home services second period. Bobcats trying to find some momentum, get one that counts. Daly, Reller dusts it off Ramon out, drags it, shoots it, missed high. Pinballs towards the point and sent out by Filipov. Ramon out. Across for Andrioli. Bank to center. Gill. D to D Zimmerman. Ahead for Miskin, who's run over by Daly. Ramon now for Reller. Reller jets through center. Powers down the near wing. Reller centers it. Nobody home. It was deflected away by Watertown defensively. Brezko recovers. Andrioli on for Romano. He's hit from behind by Zimmerman and now drops it back for Andrioli. He'll maneuver his way through center. Andrioli for Kozirev. Kozirev lost the handle on it. Zimmerman knocked away. Kozirev, Andrioli shoots, sticked away by Lenz. Kozirev centers it. Heitzner off the post. Romano could not hold the line. Kozirev now in his own end with it. On for Heitzner. He'll drop it for Kozirev. He'll split the defenders. Power down the wing. Kozirev near side. Trying to center for Stuckless, broken up. Klinecki's got a double back. Brad Ryder races up the near wing. Now towards the middle. Drops it. Grasby. Grasby defended by Heitzner. Now drops it low for Ryder. Back to the point. McDonald walks into it, deflected wide. Grasby pokes it to the near side. Run into by Romano. Stuckless now. Able to muscle ahead with that around Ryder. Klinecki tried to stretch it ahead for Kozirev, but it was broken up. Grasby. Now Klink across the line. Yep, I thought so. Offside. 11:08 to go on our with home services second period. This is one the Bobcats would certainly like to have, if for no other reason than this will be the last home game until the second week of January. At Port Huron, then at Indiana, and then 3 at Twin City to end the current year and start the new calendar year. Banked ahead but held in by Demetrio, who tries to battle into the slot for it. Erickson now will flip it below the goal line. Demetrio, shouldered by Corgan. Mercurio recovers. Protects it on the backhand. Mercurio to the point. Protects it out on top of the line and now feathers it low. Demetrio on the cycle. Martin. Tap shot was blocked. Backdoor Demetrio, I should say Mercurio shot it just wide. Mercurio battles it away. Protects it. Centers it looking for Demetrio. Could not find him. Martin now. Far side. Goes low. Demetrio battling for it. He's got it away from Corgan. Demetrio behind the net with it. Lost the handle. Tripped up. And we play on. Martin able to block the pass, but now Raleigh battling with Levac. Was able to break that up. Mercurio reroutes. Backhands ahead for Brezko. He'll tap it in. Or did he? Nope, didn't get a piece of it. It's icing. With 9:57 left, we have another media timeout. Still 2-1 Watertown. Back after this.
I am Hitachi.
Located in Bland, Virginia, we are committed to our employees and take pride that we are the employer of choice in the region. Hitachi Energy is a global leader in the design and manufacturing of clean, oil-free transformers. We adjust and stabilize the voltage of electricity flowing through the nation's power grid. Hitachi Energy is celebrating 50 years of serving Southern Virginia. Go to hitachienergy.com.
I am Hitachi.
Hitachi, inspire the next.
At Solmic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people.
Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena. Brett Wiseman alongside you. Off the icing, an offensive zone draw here for Watertown, who leads 3-1, despite being outshot 25-16 so far. Michigan, rink wide, and dumped in on goal. Verostic will hang on to it. Been such a roller coaster weekend so far for this Bobcats squad. And they will have to try and come back for the third straight game. Henning. Stretched it ahead, picked off by Romano. Now on for Daly. Daly centers it. Brezko is tied up by Henning. Henning banks it ahead, a 3-on-2 here. Klink, Michigan, pad save, rebound, just wide. Trickles towards the net, off the back glass, and Biro holds on to it. Tell you what, Watertown has done a great job all weekend, but today especially, creating those odd man rushes. And you may have noticed throughout the weekend, but especially today, the way that they've been cycling the puck in the offensive zone, they're just alluring the center for the Bobcats wide and out of position, and that's how they're getting so many high slot chances, is the way that they're moving the puck around in the offensive zone, the way they're cycling it. They're luring the center out of position wide as that shot from Zimmerman's deflected and patted aside by Verostic. Heitzner tips it into the zone. Gill behind his own net. Sends it ahead. Tapped away by Bacon. Grasby's pass intercepted. Stuckless. Dropped it, Heitzner. Trying to go down low for Kozyrev. It's loose. Kozyrev could not settle it down. He and Heitzner battle below the goal line. Zimmerman sends it ahead, picked off by Klinecki. Back down low for Kozyrev. He'll race to it, cycle at Heitzner. Heitzner goes further. Zimmerman pinned up by Stuckless. Stuckless centers it. Klinecki lets it go. Oh, no! It's waved off. It's waved off. It hit the crossbar and apparently stayed out. And we get a whistle. And now a slashing call on the Bobcats. Bill Lyons waved off the goal and now has assessed a slashing penalty to Seth Bacon.
Bobcats number 71. Seth Bacon headed box 2-minute minor for slashing.
Boy, it certainly looked like Klinecki had blasted that in. They are reviewing that goal now. Tough to tell, but it looked like it went bar down and in. So Bill Lyons is having a look at the iPad here. Danny Martin and Dustin Henning are getting the explanation here. $8:20 to go. You have to wonder almost if maybe Bacon almost took that penalty on purpose to try and get a whistle so they could look at the goal. Goal, no goal, I should say. So they could get the review in. If so, that's incredibly smart. Never want to take a penalty, but at that point, quickest way to get a whistle is just that. No goal. So the Bobcats go to the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Still down by 2. Here is Klink for Grasby. Now Mishkin. Deflected away by Hlavak. Hlavak up the wing now, 2-on-2 the other way, Daly. Now Reller. Reller centers it off a defender and then off the side of the cage. Klink the other way for Mishkin. Mishkin centers. Ryder tapped it down low for Klink, went wide. Filipov. Watched by Hlavak. Big time hit there. Daly works it away. Hlavak trying to clear, could not. Della Savita. Down low for Mishkin. Back to the point, Della Savita. Now Mishkin again outside the dot. Seam past Klink. Klink dusts it off. Grasby, Filipov, stopped by Verostic. Della Savita, Mishkin, back for Della Savita, fumbled it, out of the zone it goes. Minute gone, a minute to go on the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Bobcats will change PKers while they can. Heitzner hops on, Hlavak intercepts, banks it off the stanchion and out of play, but it did hit the glass first, so no penalty. With exactly 7 minutes left in our With Home Services second period, this is a crucial kill. Shots now 27-22 in favor of the Bobcats with 40 seconds left on this R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill. Puck pinballs towards the point. Newman digs it loose. Ryder, second unit out for Watertown. Newman near side. To the point, Gill. Back to Newman. He'll wait. Delay. Benchich. Walks into the slot. One-timer. Zimmerman missed everything. Newman. Back to Gill. Wrister gloved by Verostic. No further play. With 11 seconds left on the Bacon penalty and 6.5 on the dot to go in our With Home Services second period.
Remember, this is not a baseball game. You're allowed to get loud. Let's go,
Tie up off the face-off. Andrioli snipes it around. Heitzner able to clear it. Gill. Bacon is free. Full strength. Grasby. Checked. Mercurio sends it out. Gill. Stepped up on by Heitzner, who touches up on side. Ferosith waits. Back of the net. Trying to center it. Off a leg in front. Heitzner sent it on goal, pinballing, and it's stopped by Lenz. .6:02 to go here in the second. Stuckless off the draw. It's won by Watertown. Sent around and out. Erickson could not get to it in time. Hlavak around the kick plate. Ferosith back to Hlavak behind the net. Now to Ferosith, far side. They'll play catch in the defensive zone. Phillip ahead for Ferosith. Ferosith forced wide, trying to dangle his way into the middle. Watertown defender lost a twig. Foot race forward at center. Hlavak chops it ahead. Erickson. Back for Kozirev. Couldn't find him. Banked on Mishkin. Nicely fluttered away there by Erickson for Hlavak, who clears. Good play by Ferosith there on the forecheck. Stuckless trying to force his way by. Kozirev centers. Ferosith save made by Lenz. Sneaky little wrister there. Andrioli holds the line and then blocked out by Newman. Ferosith for Romanow. Under 5 to go here in the second. Romanow for Reller. Reller maneuvers his way through center. Drags, shoots. Lenz made the stop. Rebound shoveled just high. Reller got his own rebound and nearly converted. Here is Newman. He'll stretch it ahead, looking for Corgan. Couldn't find him. It's icing. But it'll come an immediate timeout. 4:32 left in the second. Still 3-1 Watertown. Back after this.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Learn how you can make an impact at vistareye.com/careers.
Conveniently located where I-81 meets I-77, the Super 8 Fort Chiswell offers you easy access to southwestern Virginia's best natural attractions. Travel along the Blue Ridge Parkway and visit New River Trail State Park for great trails, horseback riding, and boating. Fish at Clater Lake, explore Jefferson National Forest, and play around at Draper Valley Golf Course. Our complimentary 8-item Super Start breakfast is a great way to begin each day, and you'll have access to free Wi-Fi for staying in touch with home and work. And you can always get fresh brewed coffee in the lobby. Get a great night's sleep in one of our comfy beds. There's high-speed internet access in your room at no charge, along
Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena. Brett Wiseman alongside you. Kelsey Martian, our camera operator this afternoon. Kane Akers and Allison Eads on technical directing duty. Sam Baber and James Trent at ice level. Glad you're with us on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network. 4-man scrum in the corner. Dug out of there by Reller. And now hoisted to center by the Watertown Wolves. Andrioli banks it back ahead. Read by McDonald. Picked off and dumped back in. McDonald then got dumped in front of the bench. Stretch pass. Daly trying to center for Brezko. Zimmerman forwarded that. Now high flip to center. Andrioli tried to soccer it away, could not. Now Corgan waits, trying to go backdoor, broken up. Newman hops to the puck. In front, they score. Corgan. 4-1. Boy, 3 Bobcats started to peel the other way, thinking one of them had the puck. No one did. Newman hopped to it and set things up for former Bobcat Chris Corgan to put home his first of the weekend. Now Bacon ahead for Mercurio. He'll try and tap it into the zone. Could not. Bacon holds the line. Pass blocked. Klink. Skate to stick. Klink waits, drags, shoots. Vero made the stop. Rebound loose. Demetrio on for Klinecki. Stretched on for Martin. Picked off by Gill. Banked to center. Klinecki trying to go back for Bacon. Grasby read that and picked it off. Grasby battling for it. Picked up by Martin. And he'll pitchfork it out of danger. Into the bench, out of play. 3:14 left in the second, and what has been to say the least, a flat one here for the Bobcats. There's been moments, flourishes, flashes. Think about the 3 posts they've hit. Romano, Klinecki, and Heitzner, all 3 have drawn iron. And if those 3 would have gone in, this would be a tie game. Here's Kozyrev racing to it. Kozyrev slams on the brakes. One-timer patted away by Lenz. Lavak got it free. Kozyrev couldn't settle the pinballing puck. Erickson stumbles. Gets it back to Kozyrev. Now Erickson on for Stuckless. Played over to Lavak. Lavak races into the zone. Centers Heitzner. Backhander shut down. Erickson steps up on his man. Kozyrev across for Heitzner. Heitzner waits. Heitzner shoots. Now a fight. Erickson and Henning. Erickson with 3 big rights. Henning over top with a couple lefts. Henning's jersey's over his head. Erickson takes him down for a Sunday scrap. Erickson with a big hit along the wall, and he answers for it. And both men will head off to the dressing room with under 5 left in the period. Well, if nothing else, that should give both the crowd and the Cats a boost. Bring some energy back into the building. We'll see if the Bobcats can feed off of it, try and get one before the end of the second. Here's Della Savita. He'll send it ahead. Andrioli intercepts. Bresco fumbled it. Dumped back in. Foot race for it. Romano sweeps it ahead. Bresco pinned up by Raleigh. Bresco run into by Chevers. Andrioli comes over for help. Reller. Andrioli stretched ahead looking for Daly. It goes on goal, so no icing, and Lenz will melt it down with 2:04 remaining in our With Home Services second period. Martin to take the ozone draw. Trying to win it back to Mercurio, but he was tied up. Pins up Grasby. Trying to dig it out of there. Demetrio collides, works it free. Stick lifted from behind by Grasby. Now Martin fanned on it, able to get it low to Klinecki. Rink wide, Demetrio couldn't settle it. Demetrio back to the point. Bacon holds it in. Demetrio, Klinecki, wrister, blocked. Now a stretch pass for Klink a bit behind him. Martin gets it away from him. Has his stick lifted though by Klink. Klink drags, poked away by Bacon. A penalty upcoming. I believe it's a cross check. That is the call. 2 for cross-checking on Klinecki. at 18-36. And now to the R&R Septic and Plumbing penalty kill, which, if Watertown does not convert, will carry over into the third. Grasby behind the net, centered. Couple of pad stops by Verostic on a sneaky one-timer. Now Della Savita shoots deflected wide. Andrioli knocks Filippov down. It's loose. Where's the puck? Vero's got it. And we get a whistle. Out of that massive humanity. .61 seconds left in our With Home Services second period. Mercurio can't win the draw. It's one back to Della Savita. Final minute of the second. Mishkin. For Filippov, who fanned on it. Grasby. Down low. Filippov centers. They score. Grasby, 5-1. .46 seconds left. First power play goal for either side in this one. Or I should say second power play goal for Watertown in this one. Grasby's first goal of the season since coming back from the Macon Mayhem of the SPHL. Now Reller racing back ahead with it. Drags it, shoots it, blocked by Gill. He's stung. Bresco sends it to the point, Andrioli. Rister deflected just wide. Daly in front. Reller got it on goal, and Lenz able to dive out and cover it. 27.7 to go. 5 goals on 25 shots for Watertown. That's not math that Hunter Verostic wants to hear. Reller. And snapped out of danger by Watertown. Gonna go for icing as Verostic has it slide just to his glove side. Make that 5 goals on 29 Watertown shots now. Well, the math's a little better. Still not math any of us want to hear, that's for sure. Daly off the draw, trying to force his way ahead. Has it knocked away. And picked up at center by Romano. He's watched by Bencic. Romano for Andrioli. Andrioli will set up behind the net with 2-1, and that'll do it for period 2. Another 3-goal second period for Watertown for the second straight day. They led 4-1 after 2 last night, and they lead 5-1 after 2 this evening. It is Sunday, but it hasn't been a fun day quite yet for the Bobcats. They will need a miracle comeback in the third period. And I'm sure it's going to be a spirited message in the locker room at the second intermission from Wojtek Zemlika, trying to rally the troops here. This is, we said it last night right after we got off the air and we all discussed it. This is about as close to a must-win as you can get, as you can't let Watertown draw within 2. That's the last thing that can happen. So it's time for Chuck a Puck as there's one Bobcat still left on the bench. Looks like Lavak. Hopefully he's all right. He's wiping the visor off. Yeah, that's Philip Lavak. So off he will go. Now that everybody's off the bench and off the ice as the pucks are chucked. 5-1 Watertown lead after 2 despite being outshot 36-29. We will take a timeout and hear from our great sponsors here on the Blue Ridge Hockey Network and be back in about 15 minutes or so with our Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC third period. Stick around.
We make it easy at Aschenbach Ford and Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC right here in Wytheville. New Ford, Chevrolet, or GMC? Easy. Prime pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs? Easy. Flatbeds, cabs, and chassis, work vans? Easy. Your hometown dealers make it easy to get rolling in just the right vehicle for you. If we don't have it, we'll get it. We love our community, and it's our job to make automotive easy for you. Aschenbach Ford and Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC.
So we've all heard the jingle, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, right? Well, here at Tommy Hunley's office, they literally are your neighbors. They're right here in town. They're on 6th Street in Wytheville, right downtown, right across from the municipal offices. Seriously, they are your neighbors. So let's go inside and find out. Auto, home, life, whatever you need insurance-wise, they got you covered. And look at that. They're clad in Bobcat blue and gold. Where else would you want to go for your insurance needs other than a place that's literally littered with Bobcats fans? That's the best thing. And you know what's even better than that? This is Tommy Hunley and his dog. Dogs and cats can get along. That is a thing. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Tommy Hunley.
We have got a little bit of everything: auto, fire, life, and business insurance. We just love for you to give us a call, and it's 276-228-3149. Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. Let's go Bobcats!
Expert service made simple and convenient. That's our goal.
Blue Ridge Bobcat hockey lovers, this is exclusively for you.
Service
On the spot.
We're bringing convenient services right here to Hitachi Energy Center.
During the game. Want to join Service on the Spot team?
Come see us at Aschenbach Tent on the concourse. Give us a call or visit our website.
At Aschenbach Ford or Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC.
We make it easy to get
Service on the spot.
Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon.
At Somic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
People are everything, really the core of our business. The mutual trust and respect that we have with our employees is absolutely paramount to how we run this business.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
We continue to invest in technology and people to be able to support the technology we're investing in.
Whether it's from benefits to time off to supporting community activities, Somic America has always been there for us.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people and the communities that we serve.
If you have drive in this company, you can always find opportunity.
It's a very good opportunity.
I would highly recommend Somic America as a career path.
At Camret Logistics, Services are tailored to fit the unique warehousing and logistics needs of businesses of all shapes and sizes throughout Southwest Virginia. From secure food-grade storage to full-spectrum 3PL solutions, they deliver flexible, scalable options designed to enhance operational efficiency and reduce costs. With a forward-thinking approach and proven expertise, Camred is equipped to meet the demands of today and anticipate the needs of tomorrow. Stop by their main office and warehouse located at 2460 North 4th Street in Wytheville. Give them a call at 276-625-8100 or visit them online at camret.com. Camret Logistics, solutions for manufacturing that go just beyond warehousing, where logistics never stands still.
Ready for a fresh new style that makes an impression? At Turning Heads Salon in Wytheville, our expert stylists deliver bold color, flawless cuts, and personalized looks that make you feel your best every time, because at Turning Heads Salon, we turn your head while you turn theirs. Book your appointment today. Call 276-2007-0588 or visit us at 665 East Main Street, Wytheville, Virginia. Turning Head Salon, where confidence begins and style never stops.
This is Bob. Bob thinks he's going fishing, but not today. He has work to do. But Bob didn't plan ahead, and he's skipping an important first step. Bob should have contacted Virginia 811 first. By having his underground utilities marked, he would have known there was a telecommunication line right where he was digging. Sorry, Bob. You now have a bigger problem to deal with. Don't rush the job. Plan ahead with Virginia 811. Learn more at va811.com.
The Bill Cole Auto Mall is your go-to destination for incredible deals on new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
With every purchase, you get the Bill Cole Advantage absolutely free, which includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, plus get our free premium ceramic coating process with 3-year paint and interior protection.
The no-cost Cole Connect app offers a $10,000 theft recovery guarantee, vehicle health reports, recall notifications, and service reminders. Visit us today to unlock the Bill Cole Advantage or go to BillColeAutomall.com.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center, putting you in focus.
Conveniently located where I-81 meets I-77, the Super 8 Fort Chiswell offers you easy access to southwestern Virginia's best natural attractions. Travel along the Blue Ridge Parkway and visit New River Trail State Park for great trails, horseback riding, and boating. Fish at Clater Lake, explore Jefferson National Forest, and play around at Draper Valley Golf Course. Our complimentary 8-item Super Start breakfast is a great way to begin each day, and you'll have access to free Wi-Fi for staying in touch with home and work. And you can always get fresh brewed coffee in the lobby. Get a great night's sleep in one of our comfy beds. There's high-speed internet access in your room at no charge, along with HBO movies on TV. You'll have a coffee and tea maker, and refrigerators are available. When you visit the Max Meadows area, stay with us at the Super 8 Fort Chiswell.
Imagine a place where small moments can lead to a life-changing impact. Where each interaction builds trust and sight. Where expertise leads to clarity. Where a small act of kindness can make all the difference. Vistar Eye Center. Learn how you can make an impact at vistareye.com/careers.
Hey Bobcat fans, it's Johnny with Odell's Landscape and Lawn Care. For all your fall cleanup and winter landscape and lawn care needs, give us a call at 540-392-5052 or odellslawnCare.com. Take it away, girls.
Let's go Bobcats!
This is Roar County.
Roar!
I am Hitachi.
Located in Bland, Virginia, we are committed to our employees and take pride that we are the employer of choice in the region. Hitachi Energy is a global leader in the design and manufacturing of clean, oil-free transformers. We adjust and stabilize the voltage of electricity flowing through the nation's power grid. Hitachi Energy is celebrating 50 years of serving Southern Virginia. Go to HitachiEnergy.com.
I am Hitachi.
Hitachi. Inspire the next.
Escape the everyday and find your peace at the cottages at Pine Run, where families connect, laughter echoes, and every sunrise feels like a fresh start. Right now, stay 3 nights and get the 4th night free when you book direct at cottagesatpinerun.com. The Cottages at Pine Run. Make room for adventure.
If you've been looking for it, you can find it here. Old Fort Antique Mall. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Iconic visibly off of Interstate 77 and 81 and accessible from both exit 80 and 77, offers thousands of items from over 100 different vendors. Old Fort was once voted as the area's best antique mall and offers a wide assortment of items for everyone, from hockey and other sports memorabilia, classic trading cards, NASCAR collectibles, furniture, glassware, houseware, books, movies, and so much more. There's a world of possibilities inside their doors. Come see why Old Fort Antique Mall is a community staple and Wythe County icon.
In business and servicing Southwest Virginia for over 2 decades, R&R Septic and Plumbing offers septic system cleaning and installation, grease traps, plumbing services, water and sewer services, grading, land clearing, site prep, heavy equipment excavating and demolition, as well as rentals of portable toilets and restroom trailers. R&R is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Bobcats penalty kill this season, powering Blue Ridge with their own drive and commitment to success whenever the team is shorthanded all year long. Stop by their facility located at 3572 Peppers Ferry Road, just across the road from Hitachi Energy Arena, or give them a call at 276-228-3548. Eversole. Well and Pump offers an array of services to fit your needs, including existing well pump services, well pump installation, UV filtration systems, water softener systems, sediment and other filtration systems, water testing, plumbing excavation, new plumbing installation and repair, water heater replacement, system flushing, and much, much more. Eversole brings back its cutting-edge technology for a 2nd year as the official ice filtration system of Hitachi Energy Arena. Alan Eversole and his team can bring this same professional level clarity and quality to the water of your home or business as well. Call or text Alan anytime at 276-620-243 and let him help you.
Bob's back. This time, he's installing a new mailbox. But did he learn anything from last time?
Yeah, I contacted Virginia 811 and put in my dig request. We're good.
Are you sure, Bob?
Yeah!
Didn't wait those 3 working days before digging, did you, Bob? You need to allow that time so your lines can be marked, so you know what's below.
I didn't know.
Remember, always contact Virginia 811 before you dig, then allow the required time for marking. Learn more at va811.com.
Alpha Therapy, maximizing your peak performance.
At Solmic America, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
I've been here 16 years. If I didn't enjoy it, I would not still be here.
The automotive industry is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of opportunity for growth.
People are everything, really the core of our business.
Solmic America has been very supportive of me and my family.
We're not just making car parts. We're investing in our people in the communities that we serve.
Solmic America manufactures ball joints for steering and suspension.
For Toyota, Subaru, and Lexus.
Every vehicle that Toyota makes in North America has our ball joints on it.
Highest quality design, the most durable design in the industry.
We continually improve our process.
Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena, getting set for our Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC third period. Brett Wiseman alongside you. Kelsey Marshitz, our camera operator this afternoon. Allison Eads and Kane Akers, our technical directing duo. Sam Baber getting his shots at ice level along with James Trent. Glad you're spending your Sunday afternoon with us. It has not been an ideal one. It might be a Sunday, but it's not been a fun day for the Bobcats quite yet. For Watertown, though, certainly has been for the second straight game of this three-game series. They score a trio in the second period and take a commanding 5-1 lead into the third period. This Sunday afternoon crowd has not had a whole lot to cheer about this afternoon, but as we move into the evening hours, hopefully that'll change. Dustin Henning is in the box here for Watertown, as is Robin Erickson, as they are serving the remainder of their fighting sentences. With that came a little over 2.5 left in that second period. Do they still have time left on those? That's why they're in the boxes. They served a portion of it in the dressing room at the end of the second. Kozirev wins it back for Klinecki. On for Hlavac. Tapped in by Daly. Zimmerman behind the net. Sends it around. Daly intercepts. Trying to leave it for Kozirev. Could not. And chipped out by Watertown. Reller maneuvers in front of his own net with it. Now drops it back. Klinecki soccered over. And now intercepted in the middle after a turnover. Bobcats have numbers the other way. Daly drags it, shoots it. Lenz made the stop. Rebound is available. A backhander by Reller off the pad of Lenz and covered.
Parents, if you got some kids here today and they're hanging out in the kids zone, remember, there must be adults. Over there to supervise. Bring the kids throwing fists in the kids zone. Let's get that action on the ice.
A little over 30 seconds gone by in our Aschenbach Chevrolet GMC third period. Here's Martin. Shot blocked off the leg in front. And now Della Savita banks it ahead and out. Filipov 2-on-2 the other way. Filipov delays, trying to drop it. Michigan, that came out of the zone offside. As Filipov took a spill. 19:09 to go. Della Savita off the face-off win in the neutral zone for Watertown. Back for Willett. Now Della Savita through center. To his right for Michigan. Backhanded on goal. Verostic gloves it and hangs on to it. Shots are 36-30 now. In favor of the Bobcats. Demetrio along the wall. Help from Bacon. Picked off by Bencic, who shoots. Blockered away by Verostic. Della Savita down the wall. Around on the far side it comes. Filipov bodied by Demetrio. Mishkin up to the point. Willett shoots. Deflected wide. Here's Verostic. Now on Demetrio, or I should say Stuckless on for Demetrio. Demetrio a wrister from distance. Stopped by Lenz, and he'll hang on to it. Della Savita with a few words for Bresco about that snow shower. Reller will take the draw. Tie up off it. Pops towards the net. Lenz sticks it away. Daly and Kozyrev digging away for it down low. Kozyrev got it free for the moment. Chevers able to clear it. Hlavac could not settle it to hold it in. Hlavac will force his way back ahead. Trying to center for Kozyrev. Instead, Lenz with the goal stick plays it on. High flip. Daly couldn't hold it in. Ramon out. Dumps it into the cross side. Chevers. Beaten to it by Reller. Daly trying to dig it out of there, and it pinballs into section 104 out of play. After a deflection there from Corgan, who has one of Watertown's 5 this afternoon. 2:20 off the clock in the third. Still 5-1 Watertown. Here's Gill. He'll play it around for Zimmerman. Zimmerman able to muscle his way ahead and out of the zone, now into the offensive zone. Drags and shoots. Verostic able to make the stop, plays it over for Andrioli. Andrioli sweeps it around. Klinecki. Ahead for Heitzner. Back tap for Martin. Martin able to muscle his way through a couple of defenders, but it's picked up by Ryan Gill now. Gill run off it by Martin. Mercurio with a read there to pick it off. Mercurio trying to center for Heitzner. That was broken up by Klink. Here's Andrioli. He'll maneuver his way ahead nicely. Andrioli, a wrister, stopped by Lenz. Had some heat on it. Dustin Henning is out of the box, as is Robin Erickson. They're free from their fighting sentences. And stick taps from both benches. And a whistle. Just as the puck was dropped on the faceoff. A kick Demetrio out. Stuckless was tied up. Worked our way by Demetrio. He'll dump it in. Verostic plays it up the wall. Bresco able to get it out. Stuckless chips it around a defender. That's Della Savita, but his path was impeded. Sent around to Bencic, who clears. Filipov. Taken away by Bresco. Now back for Bacon and then Romano. On for Bresco. Bresco. Nicely back checked away by Michigan. Romano near side. Drops it for Hlavac. Hlavac shoots. It's off a leg and wide. Bencic. On for Willett. 1-on-3. He'll hoist it in. Verostic able to play it over. Romano. Igor behind his own net. 4 minutes off the clock in the third. Plavak on for Kozirit. Sashays his way into the middle. Fanned on the wrister. Reller trying to battle for it. Kozirit, if someone lost a twig, that was actually a Watertown Wolf that lost their twig. Here's McDonald. He'll dump it in. Plavak hops to it. Sweeps it around the kick plate. Stuckless. Chopped ahead Daly. Now Erickson. Erickson hits the red line. Dumps it in. Here's Newman. He'll bank it ahead and out for Rosith. For Klinecki. Klinecki into the zone. Tried to drop it over to the left. Nobody was there. For Rosith, heavy forechecking, but couldn't force the turnover. Newman able to maneuver his way to center. I should say Henning. That is Newman. For Rosith on the intercept. Moves back ahead with it. Takes the bump. Now Martin. Mercurio. Held in by Klinecki. Banked ahead. Bacon. Lost his stick, but able to keep it alive. Soccered it on to Mercurio. Mercurio slams on the brakes. Down low looking for Martin and couldn't hit the tape. Now Ryder. The other way, it's onside. Martin shovels it on Klinecki. Klinecki far side up the wing. Wrister shut down by Lenz. Now Mercurio rink wide. Andrioli holds. Andrioli shoots. Pad save made. Rebound. It's in! Mike Mercurio powers it across the goal line and puts the Bobcats back on the board. It's 5-2. There's some momentum. That was much, much needed. 41 shots now for the Bobcats. And I believe the referee number 49 is getting some repairs on his hand here. Well done, Mercurio. That's his 6th of the season. And Bill Lyons will skate over and give the numbers for Mike Atwell to tell you about. Andrioli picks up the lone assist. Filipov dumps it in. Ramon out. Hops to it. Now he'll move ahead with it. On for Stuckless. Stuckless centers. Ramon out. Goes attempt on goal by Bresco. Lenz diving out to cover it. And we get a whistle and timeout. Exactly 6 minutes gone in the third. Mercurio has the Bobcats off the mat. It's 5-2.
Bobcat fans, it's Johnny with Odell's Landscape and Lawn Care. For all your fall cleanup and winter landscape and lawn care needs, give us a call at 540-392-5052 or odellslawnCare.com. Take it away, girls.
Let's go Bobcats!
This is Roar County.
Roar!
To collect the best, you need to go to the best. Head to Bowman Brothers Cards and Collectibles in Bluefield for the best and latest in sports cards and collectibles. Kevin Bowman has been in the business for over 2 decades, and his store is the largest authorized dealer of Upper Deck's exclusive NHL trading cards in the area. It's not just hockey either. Kevin also has the best and brightest stars available to collect from all major sports. Nor is it just cards at Bowman Brothers. You can also collect a variety of sports collectibles and memorabilia, from yesterday and today. Bowman Brothers also provides the best and brightest in entertainment collection. Back inside Hitachi Energy Arena, Brett Wiseman alongside you. Bobcats trailing 5-2. Romano with a shot that's deflected wide. Stuckless a backhander that goes wide as well. Filipov able to clear it out now. Bencic drags and shoots. That's deflected wide. Brezko saucers it on for Romano. He'll speed through the neutral zone. Trickle it across the line. Poke back to center. Brezko send it on for Demetrio. A little bit too far. Romano intercepts. Demetrio touches back up. Romano snipes it down and around. Daly leaves it for Demetrio. Back for Daly. Daly waiting. Drop. Kozyrev lets it go off the glove of Lenz. Demetrio now centers back for Kozyrev. Deflected away. Now a foot race for it. Won by Kozyrev, who battles it away from Klink. Kozyrev back across the line. Now Reller couldn't settle that down. Centers it. Nobody home. Cleared out. This should be icing, and it will be. As Klink tried to win the foot race. But Erickson and Slovak had that taken care of. Still plenty of time left in this one. 12:55 left in regulation. Daly wins the draw, back for Kozyrev. Erickson shoots it high. And now moved out to center, but not without Daly throwing some punishment down. Erickson leaves it for Kozyrev. Kozyrev to his left for Hlavak. Wrister gloved by Lenz. It's loose. Oh boy. Crisis averted for Watertown. Daly down low, Kozyrev again. Had it knocked away, Filipov. Can't clear, Erickson holds. Blocked again, now it is cleared. Hlavak backhands it ahead. No icing. Henning. Hounded by Daly, poked to center. Bacon collides. Nice backhand pass by Hlavak. Oh, off the skate of a Wolf, that broke that up. 2-on-2 the other way, Bencic weaves his way around Hlavak. And now cycles it low, Bacon the read. Hlavak further, Heitzner can't get it out. Zimmerman shoots it wide. Bacon battling with Filipov. Now Hlavak around for Reller. On the tape of Mercurio. He'll power up the wing. Mercurio slams on the brakes. Centers for Heitzner. Now Martin. He'll dig it out of there. Across for Heitzner, deflected. Comes to Klinecki. Klinecki sends it off the side of the cage. Battles to it near side. Trying to leave it for Heitzner. Could not. Bencic has it. And now a whistle, a penalty coming up. Klinecki hit the deck. It's a high stick. It's going to go on Watertown. Great effort by Klinecki. Effort alone drew that penalty on Igor Filipov for a high stick. And the Bobcats go to the Hitachi Energy power play for the second time today. Stuckless to take the draw. Reller battling for it. Zimmerman sweeps it ahead. Not out yet. Ferosith holds. Zimmerman intercepts. This time will clear. Verostic settles. Drags it back for Hlavak. On for Ferosith. Ferosith over for Daly. Daly pivots to the point. Hlavak dusts it off. Now Reller waiting. Hlavak, one-timer missed high. Good bounce off the back glass there. Gill, hounded, trying to clear it. It's loose in the slot. No goal. Lenz with his mask off was able to glove that chance from Stuckless. Exactly 10.5 to go here in regulation. And now Martin and Corgan are set to take the draw. They're going to make sure Lenz has his equipment in shape. Minute 17 left on the Hitachi Energy power play. Tie up off the draw. Klinecki sends it low. Picked off by Henning and cleared. Klinecki nicely sticks that down at center. Now on for Mercurio. Mercurio dangles his way into the zone. Drags it. Down low it goes, and Lenz will cover it. 10-13 left in regulation. Exactly 1 minute gone and exactly 1 minute to go on the high sticking call on Igor Filipov and the Hitachi Energy power play. Tie up off the draw. Mercurio waits. Kozyrev couldn't get to it. Kozyrev. Now Klinecki. Mercurio sets up far side. Centers it Heitzner. Shot blocked. Henning can't clear. Mercurio. Klinecki. 40 seconds. Klinecki arrestor. Pad to the side by Lenz. Martin behind the net. Henning hits the deck. Martin waiting. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Finds Klinecki. Now Kozyrev. Kozyrev shoots. Waffle boarded away by Lenz. Mercurio. Klinecki one-timer. Paddled away. Corgan just barely able to clear it. 10 seconds. Klinecki for Mercurio. Time for one more rush. 5 seconds. Mercurio slams on the brakes. Cycles it low. That'll do it. Filipov is free. Martin sets up. Slap past Mercurio. Down low off the side of the cage. Might have gone off the pad of Lenz. Mercurio could not get that pass at the point. And now Verostic will have to leave this with Filipov forechecking. Klinecki works around him and Mishkin gets it to center. Demetrio gets it further. Zimmerman feathers it ahead. Mishkin able to get it out. Levac for Demetrio. Now Stuckless. Drags it, shoots it. Score! Deflected in by Demetrio. With 8.5 to go, it's a 2-goal game. Creeping ever closer. PJ's second of the weekend against his former team. Stuckless and Levac pick up the assists. Kozyrev's going to hop on here with Daly and Reller. Daly wins the draw. Andrioli sends it ahead and in. It'll be icing, though. Got a media timeout coming, though. 8:24 left. Demetrios pulled the Bobcats back within 2, and we're back after this. Standing high atop the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Big Walker Lookout offers some of the most scenic views of the Blue Ridge Mountains anywhere in Southwest Virginia. Located at 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville, Big Walker Lookout has become one of the area's most iconic landmarks for its wealth of scenic beauty. Virginia's oldest privately owned scenic attraction has been owned by the same family for over 75 years. Big Walker Lookout and Big Walker Country Store pride themselves on being family owned and operated and feature more than 25 local artisans, crafters, and musicians that demonstrate their talents each weekend from May through October. There's always something to do any time of year at Big Walker Lookout and BW Country Store, 8711 Stony Fork Road in Wytheville. Come see why Big Walker Lookout has become an area icon. If you've been looking for it, You can find it here. Old Fort Antique Mall. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Iconic visibly off of Interstate 77 and 81 and accessible from both exit 80 and 77, offers thousands of items from over 100 different vendors. Old Fort was once voted as the area's best antique mall and offers a wide assortment of items for everyone, from hockey and other sports memorabilia. A premature drop on the faceoff by the linesman. 3 seconds before the end of the media timeout. Now, excuse me, Reller will take this draw. Tied up, comes free to Ramon out. Igor muscles it ahead, tied up there, foot race. Romano wins it. Up the wing, pinballs into the slot. Kozyrev drags, can't shoot. It's loose down low. Daly hops to it. To the point, Romano. Delayed penalty on Watertown. Daly shoots, deflected in front, and covered by Lenz. Penalty is on Stephen Klink for cross-checking. Eight minutes left in regulation. And the Bobcats back to the Hitachi Energy power play. Martin tied up on the draw. Heitzner back for Klinecki. Now Mercurio back to Klinecki. He'll dust it off. Mercurio waiting. Into the middle for Martin. Klinecki, one-timer, deflected wide, rebounds available. Martin changes direction. Mercurio behind the net. Now Kozyrev lost the handle on it, and it's cleared out. 40 seconds gone on this Hitachi Energy power play. Klinecki fakes the drop, moves up the wing. Powering past Della Savita. Henning up the wing. Klinecki keeps it alive for the moment. Now Henning moves ahead with it, shorthanded. Henning walled off by Mercurio. Scrum for it. Watertown likes that. Comes to the far side. Stuckless. Tripped up. Nothing coming. Ryder sends it around. Corgan. Now Stuckless ahead for Mercurio, and now Reller. Reller jets into the zone, had to drop it. Stuckless back for Hlavak. 30 seconds on the man advantage. Reller over for Ferosith. Now Daly across the line. Daly drags, resets, pass intercepted, clearance was fanned on. Stuckless centers, picked off by Ryder and cleared. 15 seconds. Klink standing in the box. Hlavak for Martin. Martin back for Hlavak. Pass blocked. Martin gets it back from Grasby and dumps it in as Klink exits. 5:55 left. Zimmerman watched by Martin around for Grasby. He'll backhand it to Klink at center, who dumps it in. Klinecki up and around to Ferosith. Ferosith trying to go on the stretch for Heitzner, but it was deflected and sent back in by Klink. Here's Klinecki up the wing with it. Now on for Martin. Martin across the line waiting. Cross ice. Ferosith couldn't settle it. Ferosith battling with McDonald. Filipov flips it out of danger. This should go for icing, and it will not. Caught enough snow along the kick plate. It's a break for Watertown. Demetrio maneuvers his way into the zone. Dropped it for Heitzner. Heitzner down low. Demetrio lost the handle on it. Backhanded down the ice. This will catch enough snow once again to nullify icing. Andrioli slams on the brakes. Pivots away from Michigan. Under 5 to go. Andrioli powers into the zone. Drops it Stuckless. He'll snipe it back around. Looking for Bresco. Picked off and cleared out. Romano for Andrioli. Pass blocked at the red line. Ryder poked back to him, and he'll backhand it into the zone. Andrioli away from Grasby. Now Romano. 4:15 left. Igor peels back. Andrioli for Demetrio. Over for Stuckless. Stuckless drags, shoots off the side of the cage. Goal light went on, but it was off the side of the cage. Bresco snipes it around. Cleared to center. Erickson back for Bresco. Riller racing back to touch onside. Lens gloves. And we get a whistle. 3:48 left in regulation. 2-goal deficit. Back with the finish after this.
What do you see? I see a delicious looking bottle of beer dripping with beauty from head to toe. She's just missing a lime. Not your ordinary lime, a lime that's pre-packaged, non-exposed to the germs most commonly found in your local exotic bars. How about we take it a step further? This pre-packaged vegan gummy is infused with real juice, electrolytes, vitamins, and is cheaper than your store-bought limes, but tastes better. A beauty she is. Fruit droppers. Keep your fingers off my fruit. Available in all fruit flavors.
The all-new Blue Line Bar and Spirits, located at concession number 4 inside the Hitachi Energy Arena. Check out our brand new lineup featuring ice-cold draft beer. This month's taps include Natural Light and Seven Sisters IPA. We're also serving up a fresh selection of RTD alcoholic drinks, including screwdrivers, margaritas, Jack and Cola, Crown Royal Lemonade, Bahama Mamas, Sex on the Beach, Blue Motorcycles, and Long Island Iced Tea. So head over to Blue Line Bar and Spirits, grab your favorite drink, kick back, and enjoy the game while the Bobcats are on the prowl.
Back here inside Hitachi Energy Arena. 3:48 left in regulation. Bobcats trailing by 2. Reller wins the draw. Wait a minute. Blown dead. Put 1 second back on the clock here. It's won by the Bobcats. Kozyrev's backhander deflected. Lavac. With 3:40 left, we'll keep an eye on a 2-goal deficit on Verostic at the other end. Multi-man scrum for it, near side corner. Kozyrev and Daly trying to dig it out of there. Still hemmed up. Finally, it pops free. Kozyrev battling with Filipov. And now Reller. Filipov without a stick. Reller's shot deflected wide. Kozyrev muscles it away. Trying to center it for Lavac. Read by Klink. And cleared out. This should be icing. And it will be with 3:06 to go. And Filipov's trying to hop back over. Bill Lyons says no. Unless he's injured, that would necessitate that someone take his place, and that will be the case, I believe. Wojtek Zemlik is taking his time out with 3:06 left. And we said coming into this one it was about as close to a must-win as you could get. Still plenty of time, 3:06 left. In a period that the Bobcats entered down 5-1. They've cut it back to 5-3 and still have a little over 3 minutes left of regulation time to play with. even more than potential must win, it's a must point kind of game. At the very least, you want to try and tie it and get this to overtime and pick up a point. Would you like to score 3 in the final 3:06 and maybe win this bad boy? Timeout's over. 3:06 left. Verostic is on the bench. Six on 5. Behind the net. Demetrio knocked it away for the moment. Now Ferosith. Run into by Henning. Klinecki at the point. Levac. One timer missed high. Henning can't settle. Bencic does. Goes for the empty net. It'll go wide. This is icing. 2:46 to go. .246 left. Martin takes and wins the draw. Demetrio back for Levac. Shots deflected. Down low, Martin. Pinned up by Della Savita. Ferosith enters the scrum here as well. Finally dug loose. Side of the net. Ferosith wrap! Where is it? It's waved off! Oh my goodness! It looked like it had leaked through the pads of Lens, and again it's waved off. They're going to look at it though. Goal light came on.
While they review that play, let's wish a happy birthday to Joshua Bentley. And congratulations to John Witt. You are the winner of the autographed pennant. You can pick it up at the Astronaut tent. John Witt.
Bill Lyons having a look at it. 2:28 to go. Remember, Klinecki had one waved off back in the second. That looked like it had hit the crossbar and went bar down. And wait with bated breath. And that would make it a 1-goal game. This is huge. Anxious moments. No goal. Oh, the second potential goal of the day to be waved off without or with a review and then upheld upon review. Remember, there was one waved off earlier in that second period before Klinecki. Reller tied up on the draw. Pops loose. Levac. Point-to-point Klinecki. Kozyrev one-timer patted away. Now spiked away by Klink. Levac. Klinecki, Stuckless, Daly. Stuckless tapped wide, centered out in front. Kozyrev to it. Dangles, pass blocked. Levac holds. Klinecki, Reller, back to Levac. Pitchfork low, Daly. Stuckless had his pocket picked by Gill. Spanked up and around to center. $1:45 left. Klinecki, Daly. Knocked away by Klink, now Klinecki. Big step up, penalty upcoming on Watertown. Kozyrev, Dangles! No dice, and there's the call. It's a trip on Grasby. Good call right there. 91 seconds left. So 6-on-4 now. Bobcats go to the Hitachi Energy power play. Needing one here. Net still empty. At the other end, 6-on-4 with the man advantage. Martin to take the draw. Tied up off it, Klinecki. Martin dusts it off. Klinecki walks into it, blocked. Mercurio's got it now. And in the middle, Demetrio one-timed it wide. Couldn't be cleared. Klinecki, Kozyrev. Minute 10 left. Klinecki fumbled it. Kozyrev, final minute. Mercurio, Demetrio. Down low for Mercurio. Around for Martin. Martin into the slot. Now Heitzner back to Kozyrev. Shoots, blocked. Kozyrev battling back for the rebound. Martin. Kozyrev. Klinecki waits. One-timer by Demetrio. He broke his stick. Now it's 5-on-4. Reller hops on. Klinecki, one-timer, score! There we go. 26.8 left. 1-goal game. It's a power play goal. That one counts for Kleno. It's the 56th shot on goal for the Bobcats in this one. .8 left. Still time. And a whistle. Two seconds came off the clock there. They're going to add 1 second. Add a second. And now another whistle here. .26 seconds left. Third time's the charm. Verostic off. Levac sends it in wide. Ferosith races to it. Sends it wide. Levac settles. Levac shoots. Deflected. Reller had it hop over his twig. Cycled low. Verosith lost it. Grasby pinned up. 5 seconds. Out of the scrum. Hoisted out of danger. That'll do it. Watertown holds on and wins it 5-4. Well, as we said last night, it's the same story tonight. Despite the goals that were waved off, you still can't expect to come back from 2, 3, 4 every single night. It's just not the right recipe. The Bobcats will salute the Sunday afternoon crowd. The final home game of December. Our final coaches show of December coming up on Tuesday night, and there will be a lot to unpack. Keep it here for our Shintel 3 stars of the game. Watertown takes the rubber match. They take 2 of 3, and they take 6 of the possible 9 points up for grabs this weekend, and they pulled it within 2 of the Bobcats for 5th in the Empire Division. Disappointing one this afternoon. A lot to clean up, a lot to unpack for us on Tuesday night. Hope you'll join us at Crossroads for our coaches show on Tuesday night. For the Bobcats, had to face second place Port Huron next weekend, and then on to Indiana, and then Twin City. The next 7 are on the road for the Bobcats. And they fall to 9-11-0. Overall, Watertown improves to 7-10-2 and pulls to within 5 points, 5 points of the Bobcats for 5th in the Empire Division, with this being the only game in the FPHL today. Well, it's been a long weekend. It's been a fun and frustrating weekend at times. A eventful one nonetheless. That'll do it for us. Thanks to our hardworking crew for putting in the overtime on this 3-game weekend. Kelsey Martian, our camera operator. James Trent and Sam Baber at ice level. And Allison Eads and Kane Akers. Wonderful job as our talented technical directing tag team duo. For all of us and to all of you, we'll see you back here in Rourke County after the holidays. And we'll see you Tuesday night from Crossroads and then next Friday from Port Huron. Everybody stay safe out there.